Hi, Kylie. I am Katie Allen. I'm from the mamadiaries.com. How are you?
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for speaking with me. The movie was super fun. Loved
Thank
it so
you.
much. What made you want to be a part of Paws of Fury?
Oh, like right when I read the script and her character description, I was like, oh my God, I want this because I love how the tiny but mighty theme in it. And I've always wanted that kind of character before.
That's so great. So I saw you in Better Nate Than Never, and that was great also. I really enjoyed that. So you've done live action and you've also done voice acting now. So how would you compare the two? And now do you have a preference for one over the other?
I don't have a preference because I love both of them, but live acting, you have to react with the face. But for voiceover acting, it's just the voice. Like, so I had to learn how to isolate my voice and while conveying messages and story through just the voice.
So Emiko, she's super fun character. She's like so feisty. I loved her. So are there any similarities between yourself and Emiko?
Oh yes, definitely. We're both small, fierce, fun, a little bit mischievous, fighters and fighters, yeah, and fighters. But sometimes she's a bit braver than me because I get nervous when doing things I'm not used to, like right now this interview.
Relax, you're great.
Yeah.
I get nervous before interviews too, so you're not. Did you have a favorite scene to film?
I think I love the scene between Hank and Emiko. It was such a sweet and heartwarming story. Scene. They were playing with origami, and Emiko gives Hank a meaningful message, and it encouraged him to save the village.
That's a great scene. I agree with you. Aside from Emiko, who is your favorite character in Paws of Fury? I know, it's a tricky one.
Sumo, because even though he's like big and huge, he has such a kind and sweet heart.
That's good. Let's see. So you filmed this during the pandemic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So were there any challenges? How did that work? Were you able to like interact with the cast at all?
Well, I recorded at home and at a studio, but I wasn't able to interact with the cast. But I did go on Zoom with the directors, writers, and producers. At the home recording, the studio sent me lots of equipment, which my mom and dad helped set up. And since we just moved to a new apartment, we didn't know exactly where to put my voiceover booth. So we just decided to put it in my room. And I had to wear a blanket over my head for a few hours. And I was like, the directors had to give me a break. So I was like, it's so hot under there. And while they're recording, I use those equipment while via Zoom getting directions for my voiceover acting. And I'm so glad that we have technology, especially during the pandemic. And it was a silver lining.
Yeah, I know it's crazy, crazy time. But that's awesome. You had your own little recording studio in your bedroom. Who has that, right?
Headphones and everything.
Yeah, that's so awesome. How was it? I mean, the cast is phenomenal. So were you able to interact with them like after the movie? Have you like,
Yes, at the
yeah,
premiere, I got to
yeah,
meet Kathy Shim and George Takei for the first time, and I took a picture with George Takei like this.
so fun. This cast is just great. Um, what are you hoping for families, primarily kids, to take away from this movie and also from your character?
Well, this movie is intended for people of all ages, from little kids to adults, and a whole family can enjoy and laugh out loud together at home. Um, it's about Hank's journey from being an outcast to a town hero in the cat village. And it's something that people can somewhat relate to because just like Hank, you may not feel like you're welcomed or accepted into community. And it's also about following your heart at all costs and don't judge a book by its cover. And it allows other children like me to dream bigger, feel welcomed in a new space, and find out who we are.
That's so great. Yeah, I think everyone can relate to, the movie in some way or another, which is really great. So do you have a type of character that you would like to play in the future?
Well, live acting, I would probably say an action role because I'm kind of learning to martial arts, but
Oh,
for voiceover acting, I think I would want to be um another cute character or something, or an animal, another animal or something.
All right. And speaking of animals, this is my last question, but are you team dog or team cat?
Team dog. You can go to the park, play fetch, and have so much fun, and they're always so energetic.
They are. Do you have any pets?
No, but I have an auntie who has a dog, and whenever I visit her house, I play with her all the time. But I actually have so many stuffed animals. Like I sleep on my bed, I sleep with a chameleon, turtle, lion, rabbit, rhino, penguin, hedgehog, mouse, so many, pig, lamb, monkey.
You're probably like on the edge of your bed.
Yeah, I don't fit.
Yeah. Well, Kylie, it was so great talking with you. Thank you so much for this interview and congratulations on the success of your movie.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.